Hi guys, my name is Smiti Chhabra. I am an advocate, model and a personality coach, and here we make content around fashion and fashion industry. So if you're a model or if you know someone who wants to become a model, you could definitely share my channel link with them. In today's video, we are going to be talking about a few things you must keep in mind if you want to start your modeling career. So if you're a fresher or if you want to become a model, do watch this video till the end. So the first thing you need to keep in mind when you start modeling or any career for that matter is they start slow. Yes, once you gain experience, once you meet new people, you have more contacts in the industry, you know how the industry actually functions is when your career pace ups. So if I talk about my first shoot, it was a collaboration shoot. I didn't really get any payment for that. In fact, I had to take care of my commute, that is my travel from my home to the shoot location. The second shoot that I did was a shoot that was paying me only for the travel, and I got paid 1,000 rupees for that. And I was very happy because I was actually getting to do what I love, and money was not a matter at that point of time because I was still in college and I didn't really had to earn that much. Slowly and gradually, when I grew up, once I gained experience of the industry, I can say that I'm earning a decent amount. I'm not really earning as high as like many models would because they are in the industry from a longer time than I am, but I can say that this is a decent amount as per the experience I have in the industry. It's been roughly around 4 to 5 years of me in the industry. 1 year I would dedicate to solely my training. I took training from 2 places, and then I think I have an experience of around 4.5 years in the industry, and according to that I think I've gained a lot of experience. Apart from modeling also, I have a lot of knowledge about how stylists function, how designers function, how the backstage team is supposed to work, because I've also organized a lot of shows and shoots. So I have a lot of experience, and with time I can assure you that you're going to get good projects that are going to pay you well. The second thing you need to keep in mind is that this profession comes with a lot of inconsistency and uncertainty. What do I mean by that? So there are some months that would give you really good projects while the others are a little slow. What are the good months? These months are basically the months before the season shift, that is either from summer to winter, winter to summer, months before weddings and festivals. So these are really good months and you get a lot of shows and shoots during these months. The other months are slower, but that doesn't mean that you are not going to get any project at all. Product shoots still go on, product campaigns are still there. You are going to get to shoot for makeup brands, skincare brands, hair care brands. E-commerce projects will continue to grow and bloom. So these are the shoots that are going to happen, but the number of shoots that you are getting would be a little less than the good months. So this is something that you need to prepare your mind for. But once you've reached a level, you will be satisfied mentally as well as financially, and you will work on yourself during those slower months. So this is a plus point, but also you have to prepare yourself. Initially, it might take a toll on you, but eventually you will get used to it. So the next thing that models need to have is an extroverted personality. I'm not asking you to talk to anybody you see or reach out to people who you don't feel comfortable around. But what I'm saying is you should be welcoming and accepting to new opportunities in people, and you should be willing to reach out to people who might have good projects for you. I as a person am very introvert. I like to be in my shell, but when I am on the sets, when I am on the show, I know that I have to get in touch with as many people as I can, because in the future they are the ones who are going to get good projects for me. I make friends with them, I share my profiles with them, and if I talk about Instagram, there are certain people who I know have good projects for me, so I make sure that I reach out to them, share my profiles with them. There will be certain people who try to be extra friendly with you. I am a person who simply ignores them, and because of this I miss out on opportunities. But if you're okay with such kind of people, you can go ahead. I personally try to keep the conversation as formal as possible. So you need to have an extrovert personality. I am an extroverted introvert, and I think that's pretty much it about it. So your personality plays a very important role when it comes to modeling. The fourth thing that you need to be ready for is experiments. You are gonna go on shoots, shows that would have different themes, different people around, that would require you to wear different kinds of clothes, different kinds of hairstyle, makeup, and whatnot. And you should be willing to try all of those things. That is the real job of a model. Someday you might get a very short hair look. They might put a wig on you. Someday you might get huge hair like I did in one of my recent shows. Someday you will be simple with straight hair or curled hair. Someday you might get nude makeup, or some days you will have red bold lips. You can have absolutely anything to wear. Definitely keep in mind that you are comfortable in those clothes. I'm not saying that you should wear lingerie or bikini if you're not comfortable in it, but the kind of clothes I'm talking about, it could be absolutely anything. You could be shooting for winter clothes in summers. Not could be, you have to shoot for winter clothes in summers and summer clothes in freezing temperature. That's how the shoot industry works, and you should be ready for it. I went for a shoot where I had to shoot for burqas, hijabs, and all of those things. I had absolutely no idea about it. And I was so excited for the fact that I am going to learn so many things that day. I learned a lot about how do they do namaz, how do typical Muslim women wear clothes, what do they keep in mind before buying hijabs. And I don't really think that this is something that I would require anytime in the future, but it's always good to have some extra knowledge. And I think that this profession allows you to do that. So be ready for experiments, because modeling will get you those. Fitness is something that you need to keep in mind at all times. While you're sleeping, while you're eating, while you're working out, doing absolutely anything, you have to take care of your fitness. I'm not saying that you cannot eat sweets, you cannot eat junk food. You can do all of that, because I do it myself, but I make sure that I do these things in moderation. I make sure that I work out a little extra or after the days I've had those things. But again, it's not a compulsion. You need to understand your body first. But fitness is very important, be it going to the gym, be it doing yoga, Zumba, Pilates, any of the physical exercise that you enjoy. And also your diet. It's very important. You know that which kind of food suits you, which kind of diet, if any, suits you. So make sure that you are having a proper diet, you're doing proper workout. I've made videos on this separately. You can definitely check that out. I have shared how I try to keep my diet in place and how I like to enjoy my workout. So do check those videos out. Last but not the least, modeling also takes a toll on your mental health, just like any other profession. The criterias are a little different. Like there's continuous comparison and competition between fellow models. You might be a 10 on 10, but the brand might not require a personality like yours, or sometimes people also have their favorites. As I told, that inconsistency is a major factor that also takes a major toll on your mental health. So these are the things that you need to keep in mind if you want to start your modeling journey, so that you prepare yourself well in advance. And that is it for the video, guys. I hope you found this video informative, and if you did, make sure to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you again very soon with another informative video.